Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, Fakhrul Razi, Minister of Religious Affairs, Your Excellency, Hidayat Speaker of People's Consultative, Your Excellency Sultan Najmuddin, Vice Speaker, Regional Representative, Your Excellency, Mr. Tantan Lubish, Chairman of Indonesian National Youth Council, and at the same time, Vice President of Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, Your Excellency Mr. Safi Effendi, President of OIC Youth Indonesia, Mrs. Astrid Nadia Rizkita, Secretary General of OIC Youth Indonesia, ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to stand here today, and it gives me great honor to address you on behalf of His Excellency Mr. Taha Ayhan, the President of Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, in the opening ceremony of Indonesia Islamic Young Leaders Summit. I thank Mr. Tantan Lubish, our esteemed Vice President, for his service to youth of Indonesia in Narrow and youth in Ummah in general, as well as the generosity and cooperation he has shown throughout this event. The Young Leaders Summit, which will last until the 25th of November, you as the future diplomats and leaders will cover significant issues as such: mental health issues, radicalization and extremism, economic and commercial cooperation, and youth activism. As you may know, as IIYLS, we give big importance to diplomacy trainings and try to offer it to our target group. Starting from very young age, we always try to build bridges of peace through the young people by bringing them together, and I think that we made a great job since we started our activities regarding the youth diplomats. Youth living in the OIC member states not only cope with the challenges such as access to education or health services, but also have limited opportunities to contribute in decision-making and policy-making processes, mainly stemming from undeveloped civil society organizations. To respond to such challenge, the IIYLS runs the Model OIC, which is an academic and diplomatic simulation of diplomatic bodies of OIC, like the summits, Council of Foreign Ministers, or Islamic Conference of Youth and Sport Ministers. We train young people in the field of international relations, the real-life diplomatic skills. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as IIYLS, we believe that the intergovernmental diplomacy can play an important role in supporting the achievement of sustainable development as a means to reduce tensions between and within the OIC member states. The OIC member states together account for 1/4 of young population in the world. By 2050, OIC member states are expected to have more than 1/3 of the world's young population. With such a remarkable demographic structure, there is considerable potential youth power for development in the OIC member states. However, the same statistics also creates deep concerns at the youth, which constantly evolving challenges in the areas of education, employment, access to the health services, as well as personal development opportunities. In many of these societies, youth are being threatened on the one hand by globalizing processes and on the other hand by the increasing of extremism and radicalization. The OIC member states need to respond to these challenges facing youth, especially in today's context where young citizens are active in the global digital world and increasingly seeking to take part in the decision-making processes. Effective youth empowerment wouldn't only improve life conditions of young people, but would also reinforce core values as human rights, dignity, and progress underpinning socio-economic growth. We repeat that the responses for such challenges are found in the full and timely implementation of the OIC's strategy, as it provides path education, youth employment, social inclusion, extremism, entrepreneurship, health services, early marriage, participation, youth organizations and volunteering, cultural challenges resulting from globalization and migration and integration. In the context of addressing unemployment, the IIYLS is introduced the Young Business Hub, an established institutional platform for young entrepreneurs of the OIC geography to enhance and develop their business skills to support the growth of the OIC economies through promoting youth entrepreneurship and to facilitate the sharing of innovative ideas and best practices among young entrepreneurs on a global level.